What up, fam? It's your boy, and we survived. Is every motherfucker in here doing? It's Sunday night, and what else you got to do? But come kick it with family. Raziel in chat, whoop whoop, and then Spreader in the chat. What's going on, fam? Relic, two whoops. Taffy in the chat, whoop whoop. Bristol in the chat, whoop whoop. So, what's going on? I'm fucking struggling, y'all. I woke up this morning and tried to go to work. Yeah, it didn't happen. So I was still seeing double, and it was really like fucking bad. I was still fucked up, and I was like, I just need to go home. I guess I was like an hour late and shit. I showed up, and I couldn't even like clock in. Like low key, they were like, "Damn, are you all right?" And like I went to hit like we bioscan with our thumb to clock in, and I couldn't do it because like I missed it, bro. It's fucked up, and so came home, had to sleep that off, and woke up this afternoon and drank a shit ton of water, and went back to sleep, and here we are. I love you, brother. Oh, show your butthole, you homosexual. Man, if I did that, there goes anything that we ever talked about. Oh, but we survived, yo. Juggalohio was the shit. For anybody that didn't make it, it was the coldest gathering we've ever had. That's facts. But it was literally the coldest gathering we've ever had. It was like a mini like Arctic gathering. So we'll just so like everybody like Humble's uploaded stuff. Of course, like you've seen Thuggalo Show went live. There's uploaded content and other people. And I've talked about some of my experience at the Thuggalo or not Thuggalo shit. It was Thuggalo shit, but at Juggalohio. And so now, but I'm just gonna bust down my experience. So I left Thursday, got up there about 2:00 in the afternoon. Homie Elixir scooped me up. Went back to his house, smoked some blunts, packed up, got shit ready. Come into Columbus and hooked up with Turd Ferguson and Whoop Conda and Taffy. And the homie, I think I'm going to call him Red because for some reason that's what's stuck in my brain. But got there, did mad balloons like a birthday party, hung out. Humble Among shows up with Emily, turns into a bigger party. Hung out there for a while. Everybody was kicking it. We did some pre-gathering events. Go back to Humble's apartment, hotel thing. I keep saying apartment. Fuck, I've got to get one of those soon. So that's on my brain. But go back to the hotel room and crash the fuck out Thursday night. Wake up in the morning. Get some breakfast at Waffle House, which I haven't got to eat Waffle House in so fucking long. So low key didn't say anything, but going to Waffle House in the morning was complete fucking blessing to my life, especially after the night previous. And ate some, what was it, hash browns and bacon. Drank some fucking more water because I've learned this shit in the past. Like Stony, like if I show up, like that's the only thing I need to drink. If I'm not like doing stupid shit, like water is important. So drink some more water, eat some hash browns. We're all chilling, eating breakfast. Had the homie Jen come through from BFE, Ohio, and got to see a really good homie of mine who I hadn't seen. The day's fucking badass. So like this is Friday. Like we wake up Friday. After that we head to the venue. Before actually, okay, so we head to the area of the venue, which is I can't even tell you. I'm not really familiar with Columbus. I know it was somewhere. It was right next to Scully's, so wherever the fuck Scully's is at is wherever we headed in an Uber, which was fucking great. I'm only talking about this like Humble Among's first time using an Uber service, which was entertaining in itself to watch because I figured like this cat is lived up in the East Coast in a very populated area, I would say, or like it's more than what I've got. So it blew my mind that he never used Uber before. So I told him it was like a stranger picking you up without all the candy and other shit, and you actually get to where you're supposed to go. And so we took an Uber to the taco shop or restaurant or whatever the fuck it was. It's like a bar that offers some really good food and drink options to previous to the show. It's not populated. There's no Uber here. Oh yeah, and then like so I forgot my fucking tickets in the hotel room and I had to like do some like wild sketchy shit. And like you could tell that the fucking driver was irritated as shit too. And I was like, fuck. Because he's like, oh, look at these weird ass people that I'm picking up. And then we get out of the parking lot to the fucking red light, and then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot tickets. So we need to turn around and go more to this trip that you're gonna get fucking paid and tip for, by the way. And turn around, I had to run up and get the tickets, run back out like a dumbass. And we complete the trip, get to the restaurant. And at the restaurant, we meet Turd, Woom, Taffy, a ninja they hadn't met that was like pretty much the first in line at the show. Condado's Tacos. Okay, that was the place that we went. So shout out that place because they had excellent customer service. The dude didn't look at us too weird. And it was really prompt. Good drink prices. So we leave there and converge into the parking lot of Scully's. Immediately turned into a trap like hood barbecue juggalo environment. What you can expect of the parking lot at the gathering was happening in a parking lot in Ohio. And it was magical. You see every homie that you wanted to see. You find whatever you wanted to find. And you can get some bomb ass food that was cooking straight up next to the dumpsters. So what else could you want? It was a great time. Our waiter had been to a gathering. Oh, that's right. So he was already cool with that. So shout out to that ninja. Lisa in the chat. Whoop whoop. Love you. So parking lot festivities hit. Your boys, like I don't know, like one or two hits, something like that. I don't know, allegedly. And the night progresses into a good night. We get in line. Jay Herm flies in. Oh, so like I'm getting fucked up in all this shit. So as this shit's going on, like Onset and Elixir are picking up Lil Filthy, in Ohio, and they're heading into the venue because I've hung out with the boys, but we all like split up and do shit. And they come in. Jay Hearn flies in, unbeknownst to a lot of people, but I kind of fucked that up the other night. But he comes in, and so he's like chilling at the breakfast joints and shit, just chilling. And I didn't realize that he had flown in, and we could have picked him up. So, Herm, if you would have said something, we could have picked you up earlier. So we meet. Onset shows up. Elixir shows up. Jay Herm shows up. Everybody shows up in the parking lot. Fucking trailer parks there. Fucking drip the fuck out in his rags and sunglasses and shit, looking like a natural born pimp. And the night really commenced after that point. Kenny and Ryan show up, which are the homies, which is Juggalo with a GoPro and the big homie Ryan. We're there in the parking lot. We kicked it with them. Fucking everybody was out there, yo. It was like a fucking mini gathering. Like Clockwork was out there, like chilling with people and shit. Got to pretty much see a lot of people that I really wanted to see going into the show. Because, once that shit starts, it's kind of like wherever you move around and getting fucked up at is like who you talk to and see. And then you hope to see some people coming out to organize some shit. So I got all my like social shit out of the way, kind of, going into the line. Yeah, post-gathering blues. I would agree with that. That was like the worst part of leaving. But we're not even there yet. So we all get in line. Talk to some really cool cats in line going into the venue. Dude that was Juggalos starting their own businesses, and hearing people's goals is always like super fresh. And we talked to some cats that were starting their own business, and other people who had like traveled. I seen more people, like I talked to more people that were from not in Ohio that came into the show that I think that they were in Ohio previous to the show, which was super cool. And that shows you that like our family movement's still strong. Talking to cats in the line, we get inside, but at this time, like the shit that's in my brain really starts to hit. It's like Hunter S. Thompson moments is starting to start, and the backcountry hits. We get in to the show. I'm struggling. Like, shout out Herm again for like helping me out with my ticket, because like you helped me with that. And we get in, and then the party commences. The party really commences. Upon entering, we run into Darby O'Trill and Clockworky, a bunch of other cats, like right off the bat. Boom. It was like a welcoming party of like family love. We figure where everybody's at. The march line starts, and that was a beast in itself inside of this. These motherfuckers started lining. It was like, I didn't realize, like, I thought people were just it was that already packed up front. And no, it was just people standing. They like started a single file line. And I know that Thuggalo Show and a bunch of cats ended up starting their own line in the merch line to get in. It was ridiculous. I pretty much gave up, like trying to get any merch at that point. I was like, I'd rather hang out and enjoy the show and see people and drink beer and do cool stuff versus standing in the merch line. Like, I'll get some merch eventually. So the show starts. The venue was cool. Like, I will say that it was one of the more intimate shows that I've ever been to, as far as like horrorcore rap or like Juggalo shit goes, which was really fucking fantastic. because like that shit, I didn't realize, but that shit was jam packed. I allegedly heard that it got like over capacity. And I will say too, I didn't have any negative interactions with the security guy up front or any of their staff, but a shout out to those cats because they were really cool. More venues that I've been to for Juggalo shit is kind of like they're assholes. So shout out to the staff people at Scully's because y'all were the shit, except for that one bitch. And that was kind of me being an asshole too, because I forgot that we were in a no smoking environment and like I was super fucked up and wanted a cigarette and she wilded the fuck out and wouldn't accept an apology. Even though I tried to apologize, you wouldn't even accept an apology. I don't know. Maybe you hate fucking Juggalos. So that's why I continued. I told you to fuck yourself and continue to smoke that cigarette allegedly. And then eventually put it out, maybe. Maybe. But we're all good. Scully's is the shit. Billy D of Clockwork E in the fucking house, dude. Okay, so we're gonna progress into the night. We're talking about shows. We're talking about the event. Music starts. People start getting on stage. I really start paying attention when SON takes stage. I've never really listened to this dude before. If you like darker horrorcore, this dude's pretty fucking good. And he takes stage. I start really paying attention. Clockwork E takes stage. And okay, so this is my humble opinion. Before then, you know, the people that came up before, and I'm gonna be a Juffalo and say that I wasn't paying attention, and I'm a fucking asshole for that because it wasn't trash. I normally notice trash when I hear it and I say something to somebody, but I fuck. It's not like I notice good shit. So SON takes stage. Really start paying a fucking attention. Didn't realize the homie Razio was on fucking stage on it with a mask. To come to find that out, that is super fucking cool. And I swear, bro, like Razio, you're like the res ninja of showing up and surprising everybody wherever the fuck you show up. Like it's a fucking wild as shit, Razio. I swear to God. It's like the David is like what is it, David Blaine or whatever the fucking musician or some Houdini type shit. You're like, you're paying attention and there's fucking Razio. And you're like, what the goddamn hell is going on? So Saul Sunset, pretty good horrorcore. I like the look. I like the inverted cross imagery and shit. I like darker horrorcore, so that shit really appeals to me. Clockwork E comes on stage. The fucking Juggalos start paying attention. This is the point that I'm trying to make right now. Juggalos really fucking pay attention when Clockwork gets on the stage. That's all Clockwork needed, really, for Juggalos was to get a really good exposure moment. When you're in that, dude, that shit was so packed. And at that point, everybody was paying attention to talent. They come out and fucking kill it. Start immediately. So, like, if you watch a video that you're going to see from Juggalohio, or you were there, and if you were up front and look back, or if you were at the back and looking forward, the crowd was kind of, going like Sun's crowd definitely moved. Clockwork E's crowd, everybody started fucking moving in that bitch. Everybody. It was like an overloaded fucking washing machine at the trap house because that bitch Becky brought all of her fucking clothes and needed to do some shit while she was waiting on The Rock to show up. That shit was fucking moving, dog. It really started fucking moving when Buffett came on. I might be getting the order fucked up because, like, I'm fighting two hits. but I'm still lucid enough to know and pay attention to what the fuck's going on around me. Between the hits, dude, nasty ass bitch and fucking Jim Jones tore that shit. Space Gas tore that shit the fuck out. If we're talking about talent, and I'm gonna sit here and fucking brown nose all day, I don't give a shit. But check this out: stage presence, Clockwork. Like them boys moved on stage. Like where else are you gonna get a badass fucking beat, lyrical fucking talent, and a goddamn like performance? Who else was dancing on stage and singing? Yo, Billy, you were a hardworking son of a bitch on stage. Like Kyle definitely moves and keeps the stage presence, but your fucking feet work, dog. It's like a silver Michael Jackson mixed with something else. I can't fucking place it, dude. But your stage presence is bar none the best I've ever seen an unsigned talent on fucking stage, dude. I caught tit sweat. Pretty sure it was tit sweat. It might have been face sweat, but it came off of you and just like when I was up front. You're a hardworking son of a bitch, dude. That was by far the best set out of anybody local. Apollo Exodus set was fire as shit after that. Oh, another thing too. I don't know if anyone here in the chat was there that got a balloon from Clockwork's fucking the aliens, the alien homies, or some Jim Jones fucking some Kool-Aid. If y'all drank the Kool-Aid during the show, that shit was strong, boy. That shit was strong with a STRONK. That shit was strong. Because I got me a cup and first sip of I did, it was like, holy shit. And proceeded to know that if I was to continue to drink this shit, I was probably going to get completely plastered. And I did. This shit was fucking strong. I was sweating hard. I love you, Stoney. I was so glad you were there. I had 3 bottles of vodka in it. God damn. Okay, so hey, what brand of vodka? Did you give us some fucking McCormick, like some nasty ass shit, bro? Is it some budget vodka? Because like I ain't complaining, bro. If it's some budget shit, that is some of the most Juggalo shit ever, dog. Like I hope it was the worst fucking tier available that you could buy. Like it came in a plastic bottle for like $2.50. Oh shit! He said real poison that punch. This is another thing I want to like. Okay, so the punch had the crowd turn the fuck up after that because like I don't know how many cups got passed out or how much you had available, dude, but you could tell like that it definitely helped more of the mood after because everybody started getting fucking crazy. It was the crazy punch, dude. Shit. Billy D is a Thuggalo. Straight the fuck up. Yo, both of them are straight up. I've been really meaning to get with those two boys for a long time. And shout out to you dudes too also, man. Like it was a great time hanging out even when we weren't on stage by the merch, the booth. Like I really spend a lot of time with Kyle too, and like that's my long lost brother in a sense, and some mentality wise that I've got going on. It's just we always click and we always have really great conversation. And I got to meet the old lady, and she was super fucking fresh and cool. It was a great time up there by the merch tent. I will say, even though that bartender up there flipped the fuck out on me and shit because I was so fucked up. And look, Oklahoma, you can still smoke in bars, and it like people don't give a fuck about their health. So when I was fucked up, like I'm crushing Bud Light, and I light up a cigarette, dude. Like I pulled that shit out of my pocket, and I'm talking to Benny Buttons, and I think it's his manager and shit. And Kyle's around and shit, and I just lit this fucking cigarette up, and she wiles the fuck out. And like, I'm trying to explain to her, like, I'm not being an asshole. I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. I can smoke in bars at home, allegedly. And she tells me a fucking idiot, so I continue to like smoke 3/4 of it and put it out. And fuck her. Gave her like super fat tips. I think I made up for it. If you merch tent. Yeah, dude, that's what it is a merch tent, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. Wherever the merch is, that's where the merch tent is, dog. So, look at my ass. If you know where the merch tent was, it was in the back. Oh, wake up in the chat. Don Chaos, what's up, man? I'm trying to catch up with the chat, but it was super good. Apollo X's takes stage. That's the first time I've ever heard of this dude. His music wasn't fucking bad at all, bro, and the crowd got lit and showed him a lot of fucking love. Shout out that dude. But in my opinion, best two acts of the night, local talent wise. We're not even into Darby O'Trill, but we're talking about Clockwork E and SON. Really good. Shout out, y'all ninjas. You got me. The cold gathering. That's right, Humble. It was the coldest gathering ever. So after that, dude, yo, Darby O'Trill, I seen a post on Facebook that said like they weren't aware of how good his music was like live and shit, and it was the first time they ever got to see him. And that warmed my heart, yo. Like, my personal opinion, Darby O'Trill is the future of the wicked shit. Out of the plastic, bro. This is okay. So this is ass. This is all that we have in OE. I can't get glass bottles down here. It all went to fucking plastic. And they were sold out of Modelo 40s. So I don't know what you expect me. I'm trying. This is fucking wino shit. I don't give a fuck. You expect me to have something lavish? I'm a fucking juggalo. Y'all are lucky I can read and work a goddamn computer. So, Hex stage. Oh no, we're not even there. So Darby O'Trill is the future of the wicked shit, in my opinion. It is what it is. Like, Ouija Matt got his break and is carrying a torch now. And Darby O'Trill, in my opinion, is next. If you disagree with that, I got two things that you can. I don't make the rules, but it's true. His set kills the fucking. It kills it. He killed the fucking shit. Darby O'Trill kills on stage straight the fuck up. I really am excited to see where his future lies in all of this, because the music production is fantastic. His lyrical talent is really unmatched. I'm really excited to see the future for Darby. Put that in quotes. You can quote me on it. I think he's the future. Hex takes stage and fucking rips that shit. So we're at Hex now. And one of the coolest things I've ever seen happen to any homie of mine is the blunt passing between Hex and Onstead. Because it was, bro, this blunt that got passed between Hex and Onstead when he was on stage, that shit might as well been a crack rock, yo. Like, the blunt came out and you seen hands just shoot the fuck up. And like, Hex is fighting people off. I mean, the only thing he didn't do was like, no. And like slap people's hands away to get it to Onstead. And Onstead finally got it, yo. And was able to rip on that shit. And that was so fucking cool. Like that was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen happen to a homie. And like, I don't know, bro. That shit cool. Hexa's set was fire as fuck. Apparently, he broke a rib before he hit stage, so he was in pain and still was able to put on a show that well. So shout out Hex, because that's some like true legend shit. It's gonna go down in forever history. Like, you did the first Juggalohio with a broken fucking rib, dog, and it went over my head. That shit was fire, dude. You're a fucking true talent, and you give a fuck about this wicked shit enough to pull through for the fam. That shit fire, dude. That's why I push Onstead up there. Fuck them other blunt stealing hoes. That's fucking cool as shit, dude. You gotta have your family's back. I mean, when he's trying to pass the blunt, what are you gonna do? Not let him hit the junta or what? I don't know. But shout out to fucking Kenny for being a fucking true homie. It's gonna go down in forever history. Yes, dude. And history forever. Forever history, dude. The video of Onstead getting a blizzag on social media, if anyone ain't seen it yet. Oh yeah, that is. It's on Twitter, and you can find it on Facebook and YouTube and all that shit. I like how like Humble just shows up in my chats and he like makes fun of my fucking gibberish. I wouldn't know what to do without you. So now we're gonna get to Ouija Mac. Ouija Mac shows up on stage in paint. Oh no. Actually, so we're gonna talk about like Leonard Bramblebush real quick. So we were talking about Ouija Mac. Leonard flipped a fucking new leaf with Juggalos, it seems. He kind of was like appreciative because I guess some Juggalos picked him up and got his dick sucked from the back from a Juggalette. And then showed mad love he showed mad love to Clockwork E. Leonard really fucking likes that Clockwork E shit. He said Ouija fucking vibes with it too. Like Ouija was over there dancing to that shit. If that ain't a fucking sign for you boys, I don't know what the fuck is. Do I need to fucking be up front holding up a sign saying the future too? You started a Juggalo Revival, boys, and Ouija Mac seen it. And Leonard Bramblebush was there, and he just loves fucking Juggalos now, apparently, kind of. And then, so we're getting back to Ouija Mac. Ouija Mac tears that shit apart. Ouija Mac fucking mosh pits, I couldn't get in because that shit was violent. And some of you dudes that were in that shit were throwing down really fucking hard, and that was very fresh to see. To the point that Trailer Park entered the pit, and it spit him the fuck out. Like, he got his fucking shit rocked. I mean, he fucking kept going, but goddamn, bro, y'all rocked his shit. And I think we're still looking for the ninja that, like, clocked his shit. Like, claim your hit, dude. Because you busted homie's face like a goddamn period. I didn't say Danny O'True. I said Darby. What are you talking about? Y'all are fucking trolling my ass. I've been drinking too. I'm allowed to fucking, at least I can spells. Next Juggalohio, we bring in big ass Clockwork E signs. Yeah, like no shit. I think, okay, so this should be a thing now. So during Clockwork sets, we should like turn it into like some old school WWF type stuff where we all hold up our fucking custom made fucking signs of whatever the fuck is in our lives or we think is funny. I think that would be super fucking cool. Oh yeah, he said Danny. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I said, haters, get your licks. This your chance. Jeff Plus. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was like purposely fucking people's shits up. Yeah, that's right. I'm like slow to realize what we're talking about. Yes, we're at the gathering. Okay, so Ouija tears it up, ends the show. Apparently, this whole time that it was going on, the fire marshals tried to shut the shit down too. I didn't realize this until afterwards, but apparently, we were over capacity. Ninjas that were in line and shit didn't get in. Like there was people that weren't getting in, and we were over capacity and shit. And I think the show kind of got rushed out. I was so fucked up by the end of this shit. I really couldn't tell you. Another thing too. Whoop whoop call. Hey, I left both of those jackets under the merch fucking booth in the merch tent. So rip to my jacket. It's one of those things, dude. So we get the fuck out of the venue. Apparently, I'm blasted. I got told like a whole lot of shit that I didn't realize was going on. After this, we get to the badass penthouse suite of whatever hotel Trailer Park got, and whatever part of Ohio this is, because I can't like. I'm really glad my homies, don't give the fucking Bill Cosby treatment to people, because Bubba, I couldn't tell y'all where the fuck I was with anybody after this shit. All I know is this room is badass in my existence. And so we're all chilling at the hotel room. Homies show up. Onstead starts getting some fucking tattoo work done. We're all bullshit vibing. I'm getting more fucking turned up, if you will. Like, it's a good night. We're all fucking, doing whatever is kind of like an after party situation over there at the hotel room. And I get my stuff, like the tattoo that Onstead got on his hands. Like, I was completely fucking lined up to do the same shit. I was gonna get the fucking tie with the ink on my hands too, and your boy passes the fuck out because my brain had enough. I had enough, and I woke up. The room is empty of people, kind of. It's just us now. Like, all the other homies had left. The party's over. Oh, yo, no shit. Our Crackhead hotel was better. Nah, it was quiet over where I was. Y'all had all the people for the most part. But so I wake up and my world fell apart a little bit. And we pushed through it. And that was the end of Juggalohio. We did the fucking live stream for Thuggalo Show and kind of gave y'all guys a little bit of taste of, what went on. And that is like pretty much it after that point. We dropped Trailer Park. Yo, let's talk about my ninja trailer park there for a little bit. Did you see this ninja dripping at the fucking show? Your boy shows up looking like a natural born pimp. During the whole show, it was like you would see Trailer Park, and then you would see like Finance Juggalos just in a train following my boy just across the venue. Trailer Park would go left, and there would be like there'd be a line of some finance sleds going after him. There'd be like 4 of them. Then he'd come back, like going to the right, and there would be like 6 of them. I don't know what you're doing, pimp, but you need to teach me something. It's like a goddamn science. Like, have you ever seen like Good Eats with Alton Brown, and he breaks it down scientifically how to make good food? Like, I need you to do that for me. Me and Trailer Park fucking hang out at the hotel. We drop him off. I love you, dude, and this is why I brought you up, man. I'm trying my brain's fighting everything that I'm still coming down off of and plus alcohol, but I love you, bro, and I'm really glad that I got to spend some time with you and get to know you better. That was what we needed. Was this weekend. I love you, dude. All you motherfuckers. Everybody in that hotel room, I would literally die for. And it's only up from here, dudes. It's really only up from here, like y'all said. And I can't wait to fucking unveil what this channel is about to start doing and the shit that I'm about to be a part of to y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all witness. It's like in that movie where then just like witness me or whatever the shit. Like that's what we're about to do on this channel following this weekend. I really got a fire lit up under my ass coming back and spending time with family and this weekend. Like it made me realize like some of the important shit in my life and what I want to do with it. It's only gonna get up from here for everybody, and that's what's so fresh about all this shit. Like Juggalohio really, really set a pace for the rest of the year as far as like our Juggalo shit goes. Y'all are calling Motorhome Mamacita. That's like oh bruh. That's some like Halloween shit. I'm gonna go as trailer park for Halloween. I'll shave my beard off for fucking and look like trailer park for Halloween. And I can be Motorhome Mamacita. Because we're around the same height and shit. I can probably borrow some clothes from that dude and go for it. He fighting them tears back. I love you, dude. We're not talking about. Like, I got really emotional this weekend. It's what it is. Well, here we are. And we survived. So, and the story doesn't end. So we take trailer park to the airport, and all of my shit is at Humble Among's apartment. Hotel room shit. I keep calling it apartments. I fucking hate my life. So we have to go back and get all of my shit, which is like my backpack and like a pair of pants and cell phone charger and shit. I live in Ohio now. What the fuck? Okay, you're an asshole. So we have to go back and get my shit. So he almost got a big Snickers TV tatted on his jawline and the veins and everything. Bro, y'all take jokes too far, dude. Y'all are taking jokes too far, dude. There's a whole story with that shit, dude. This is dumb as shit. Y'all are dumb. Oh my god. That would have been like the worst thing ever to wake up. Like, how do you explain that to family, bro? I'm just gonna turn that into like a I don't even know what I would turn that into if I ever woke up with that on my face. I'd probably just I don't even know. Could you fuck that shit? Y'all are derailing my ass. So get to the airport, and this enters the flight delay, all sorts of shit to get home with yet again. We're not even going to mention my airline service because the shit that I'm about to start saying is just so fucking dumb. So my initial flight out doesn't leave on time because they have to do routine like service maintenance checking on the airplane, Like normally it's not an issue, but because of this time, it's like whatever the fuck. And it involves the aerial tape that they put on airplanes whenever like super minute damage and shit is done to the plane. Like when the surface gets scratched and shit. And when you're traveling, at multiple hundreds of miles an hour, wind will literally like take a scratch on paint or on a surface of material and either just like rip it open or just like take the whole fucking shit with it. And I watched that happen on an airplane when a section of metal, I don't know how many feet, because depth perception is completely, I'm still seeing double and shit and fucked out. But when a whole section of the airplane wing that's however X amount of feet just is there and it just like foop. And that's the shit that they were like checking on or whatever the fuck, like leaves the airplane after we've already waited like 3 fuck hours on the airplane to leave because they're working on this shit. And whoever, like, thank you, crackhead dude, who I called out because I don't think you did your job right. But yeah, the whole like section panel thing of one of those things that like goes up, the braking shit, it just like fucking bloomed out. That was super cool. And I watched people like do the mortal death scream on my plane. That was super fun. And I get to the next airport. My connecting flight is missed, and I have to wait even further to get home. That flight was super cool. It was like a 45-minute flight home for the next airport. And Rigus picks me up, and we have a couple of beers and shit. And then I call it a night. Like we sit there and chop it up for a little bit, and then I call it a night. And that wraps up like the Juggalohio trip. Yeah, but your boy is the fuck airplanes, dude. I'm never flying them again. And I didn't even know what to think, bro. I was so resigned to just, it was so fucked. I'm trying to, okay. Here, I'll just put it on screen. Trolly troll. TBC read that is it's on my foreskin. I was worried. Okay, I was worried I had Cinderella on my forehead looking like Fat Nick when I woke up. Oh shit! That's why I only travel by train now, even with a threat of derailment. I don't even know what train's really that dangerous and shit. I thought that would be like the safest thing ever, staying on land. But land is where all the stupidity is. So like, I understand that's probably why that's dangerous. But in a nutshell, like guys, that sums up my Juggalohio. There's so much shit that happened in between what I could remember, and the timelines might get a little fucked up and hazy and shit because of like how wild and turned up your boy gets. But if you weren't there, you really missed out, and it's understandable if you couldn't come for legitimate reasons. If you're one of the few that is still not coming to fucking shows, well, it's not surprising. Not pointing fingers. But your boy was there, and so were the normal peoples. It was really good to see all y'all. I think the only really people that weren't there that I really, really miss seeing was Bertha and Rick. I know everybody wanted to see those cats, and they really wish that they could be there too. I know that. Goddamn. And where's that? Can I do it here? I'm trying to get something pulled up here on the fucking on screen. I know that I need to make. Oh, okay. So it just doesn't show me in that chat. Never mind. Never mind. I can't pull this up because I think that would be like some like copyright issue or audio. I think I'm worried about audio. Yeah, scratch that idea. Don't pay attention to my normal ass rambling. But yeah, that's the only ninjas that like really weren't there. Like everybody missed you guys. I've been missing shows and can't wait for the next tour. Yeah, facts. But that's where we're at. And it was like a mini gathering in the cold. It was like a really good, enjoyable. I can't. Yeah, I forgot. I think who screamed it or whatever. He's like, "Welcome to the hybrid gang rally," and we all fucking laughed and shit. And it's a family environment, you fucks. I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. I really wouldn't. Like, you guys keep me the fuck going. Stony, stream more. I know. We are going to. So this is a good time to start kind of outlining a little bit of what's going to be going on with the channel going forward from here. So I don't know, Trailer Park, should I talk about that? Would that be a good idea? Just kind of give them the little bit of the rough draft of what we might start doing. Over here. Really wish I could play this fucking background music that's in my headphones on my stream so you guys are not just hearing dead silence when I'm not talking. Okay, so I'm not going to tell them? No. All right, cool. Y'all motherfuckers will figure it out when I start doing this shit. It's like I have a dad now that tells me about my content. Y'all, like, Trailer Park's like my stepdad now. In a way. But it's cool shit's coming to the channel soon. The only hybrid gang because they ain't can't pin us down. Honestly, dude, I think it's more about we're just organized chaos, and if we ever really became organized, we'd really be a threat. I think that's where that lies. Like Juggalos, we just are a living ball of loving chaos to each other, and that's what really separates Juggalos from really being labeled. So, do you guys think that there's going to be a Juggalo Day? I've seen some shit that was posted on Reddit earlier that someone screenshotted and reposted on YouTube about supposedly Violent J said some shit about when it was going to be. It was going to be in March, and some other stupid shit that was that was in the comment. And I really can't afford that. If we're gonna get a Juggalo Day, honestly I'd be content with Juggalohio being the Juggalo event that the community got in absence of a Juggalo Day. I don't really know how much time they have for promoting another event in between the gatherings, so because no one really talks about ballers or and shit like that anymore. So like, is that what we're gonna get? Zitro in the chat. I love the shirt. Hey, bro. I don't know if y'all know. Oh, I gotta go this way. But that ninja's fire. You should go check him out on the platforms. You can find his music. I don't even know which all the platforms that he's on, but just start plugging his fucking name in, and you will find it. And it's fire. I love you, bro. It's good to see you in my chat. I really wish I would have ran into you this weekend. I think, weren't you busy and shit? Is that why we didn't see you at Juggalohio? Or if you were there, I'm just a fucking idiot and like talk to you. 30 watching like, oh yeah, run up likes and shit. So okay, I'm really bad at two things, and I don't know if it's like who I am personally, or I just don't have a really good business sense for like promotion and stuff. I'm horrible at promoting this content or whatever. But please like and subscribe to the channel. Like, run the likes up on the video. Uh, I'm really horrible about taking pictures of myself with people when I go to shows, and capturing a lot of videos sometimes. I can do these lives and talk to y'all, but everything else, like, I fucking suck at. So for people like Trailer Park and shit that can keep people on task, thank you. Let's run these likes up and let's work the algorithm. Also, comment down in the video of stuff that you hear me talk about, and that some good points, or some of your own thoughts about some of the shit that you're getting that divulged from my brain. You can find in the description all of my social links where you can get more of my shitty opinions. So check that shit out. You can also ask any of the admins probably in my chat for a Discord link to my Discord. One thing you guys definitely need to pay attention to is what's going on Friday nights on YouTube with the Thuggalo Show. You're getting new content every Friday night with a different theme and a different subject and new people to talk to in our community every fucking Friday, with a group of ninjas that are putting in work that I've never ever seen before as far as this YouTube shit goes. Like, if we're talking about like some of the hardest working ninjas in the game, we're talking about Thuggalo Show, we're talking about Humble Among, we're talking about to be your boy. Trailer Park is the hardest producing motherfucking ninja in the game, who is helping me and myself and those cats out. Y'all need to check out all this shit that's being put out on YouTube right now. Like, for real. Check us all out. I plug my homies. If you like what we're doing and you would like to come on the show and talk to me or any of these cats, like, hit me up in DMs. I'm always available to talk. And let's set some shit up. I would love to start getting people up on here and having some really good group discussion. We need so much more for Juggalo content. We're getting a lot. Oh shit, Odin is in the chat. Hey, bruh. Sorry I passed out on you and you couldn't put like all the wild ass tattoos on my body that would have ruined my life. I really would. I really wish I would have got the finger shit though, the job stopping tattoos. I think I'm still gonna get those. It might not come from you at this point because I really want to get it soon, which sucks because I really wanted you to be the person to do it. Fuck. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad because I was saying dumb shit when I was all fucking gigging. Oh shit. Humble got the best emojis in the game also. That is facts. His alienated videos are great too. If you're a subscriber to his channel and you do that membership stuff, it's some really good content. The Nugget Bish. Do you have a set time you're going to be streaming in the future? Yes, and I look. This is not the stream that I'm going to be talking about and setting all the shit in stone. Yes, I'm going to have a set time. Expect it from me in my next stream when I start talking about the set ground rules, because now that I've had time to sit down with people and do shit, it's going to be we're setting the foundation. Once we got the concrete set in is when I'm really going to start telling you. And I know that sounds like shitty and I'm not giving you answers, but It's gonna you keep fucking with us, and you're gonna find out. Let's see. Your beard grew back pretty fast. That is true. You know, like Pussy Juice does that shit. Like Ned does that. The amount. Oh, Smoky Sloppy Seconds writes itself. Y'all are wilding the fuck out. I really wish we could make a whole stony face emoji for this chat. I really we'll see. Here's with monetization and all that good stuff that comes with all these likes and stuff. That's what comes with that. So I can't do it yet. Can't do it yet. In the future, yes, we're gonna move towards having emojis and stuff like that with a membership eventually, but it can't happen yet. If someone else steals that emoji in their chats and makes it, I don't give a fuck. I think that shit's hilarious. Eventually, I'm gonna have it for my own. So, steal it. I don't give a shit. Put it in y'all's chats. You could post my Cash App. What are you talking about? Look out for Stony sticker in TB Humble Among chat. Oh, to be announced. Yeah, dude. I would crack the fuck up if y'all made me an emoji in the Humble chat. Oh, shit. So, I think we could donate to your Cash App. We need to monetize. Okay, so I have a Venmo that it's kind of like Cash App or whatever, and I guess I could start posting the link to that if you would like to donate until monetization. But monetization is more like a YouTube like pays me for viewership type of shit. It's not even like I'm trying to get money from other people. I could give a fuck less about donation, to be honest. The only time that I would really accept a donation is for like continuing the show at shows. If y'all want to see me at shows and shit, continuing doing my stuff, then you can donate. As far as like paying my bills and stuff, that's not y'all's job. If you would like to, though, I would. I'm gonna start. I'll post that in the descriptions, like or whatever the fuck, if that's really a thing. I think Cash App you have to have a bank account, which I don't. So Cash App is good, but monetization is better because it's a better revenue stream. Yep. That's what I think I was trying to get to. So, like I said, Humble got the best emoji. I'm just reading old shit. We've been live for about an hour, and I think I'm almost done rambling. I've gave you guys my account of Juggalohio. There's so much more to come. A lot of it I can't tell you about because it's future related type shit. It's just a good time to be Juggalos, man. Hell, I gotta fly out. And chill with the homies before the gathering. Yes. So now when we convene for the gathering, it's gonna be a wild ass time. And maybe I'll let you like if we can get a power source too. Hey, Odin, bring your shit to the gathering because I'll probably just get some shit from you at the gathering, like either in the parking lot or fucking Deering when we're all fucking smashed out. I'll let you put some ink on my skin if you're willing to do it at the gathering, like last day or some shit. Juggalohio vlog dropping soon, maybe. I don't know. You should. You should. If you didn't make one and you did make one, why I wasn't paying attention? I hope you dropped that shit. Or maybe I was paying attention. Post some of that footage, dude. It's going to be fun, and I'm bringing everything in this year. All right, cool. I just wouldn't know what you would need to provide a power source for your gun. But I'd probably get some like honestly, I'd probably get some neck shit this year at the end. But maybe some more shit on my hands. I don't know. But yeah, dude, we've been live for an hour. I'm done kind of rambling and shit. You got my story of events. I love you guys. Like, I hate saying goodbye to Juggalos, whether it's at the end of a show, at the end of a gathering, at the end of my stream. Not having you guys around really brings depression into my life. I've really found it's like I said, you know, like you're inevitably responsible for finding your own happiness in life. Like, no one is going to make it for you. No one's going to hand it to you. You're ultimately the one that has to do that. You guys fucking make it so much easier for me to find that shit. And I love you for it. This Juggalo family does so much in my life. You know, you never look back. And I'm glad that I've been a part of this shit for 20 fucking plus years. I love y'all motherfuckers. And it's like I always say, you know, until the next time. Really appreciate all you guys coming out and seeing us tonight. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on social medias. Guess donate to my Venmos, shit like that. If you'd like to see more content, me going to shows, pay for my shit, or help me out. Not really pay for my shit. I'm your boy's trying to hold down a job and do all this other shit. But if it really fucking helps me do shit with all the other Thuggalos, let's just run the platform up. Like, subscribe, do whatever. Because that helps. Drop the Venmo. It'll be in the description. Stony is my favorite e-girl. Yeah, the OnlyFans is to be announced. Where you can see pictures of my feet and or butthole tattoos. So it's the Stony fans. Stonely fans, dude. You can check my Stonely fans account here pretty soon. And I can show you what fake meat looks like, you know, other than what you come home from the marketplace with. So I love y'all motherfuckers. And until next time, yo. 2 fucking whoops. And we're going to go out with me chugging the fucking 40. Probably not all the way in because I'll puke. But whoop whoop.